All right, so that's it for the tail setting up. One thing I have not taken a look at is my actual skinning. So I'm just gonna do a quick test to see. Yeah, that's fine. And I did forget to do something that I was supposed to have done in the tail file. I'm going to attempt it here, but I want to add a delta mush deformer, which is going to significantly improve the deformation. It's going to really clean it up. I can add it through the advanced skeleton window or through the regular menu. Let me switch this to FK mode so I can run a quick test, and I should lock and hide this too. I think I just did it for something else. And I'm going to take a look at that. All right, so with it bent like this, I'm going to select it, and I'll try adding it from the advanced skeleton window first. If it doesn't, I'll go into the deform menu. So I'm going to go apply delta mush, and I'm going to toggle it on and off. Yeah, see how much it improves the deformation. Just averages out better, and you have these plane breaks are going away. So that's the delta mush deformer. And let me put the stuff back. Let me make geometry and the other stuff unselectable, because this, we can't zero it out yet. The way I'm going to be zeroing out is just the old way until I can connect it to a selector. And then I'm going to do some cleanup here in the scene. I'm going to go into my main advanced skeleton group, and I'm just going to add my own group. Actually, I should just select all these three. This is my tail rig. This is space switching stuff. And this is the custom visibility control. I'm going to group them, call them custom setup. And then I'm just going to put them in this group, and it should be fine because this group should not be translating. Don't want anything to translate there. So a few more tests. Okay. Check the space switching one more time. Set this to main. Yeah, it should be snapping because it's a boolean. Okay. Let me go to build pose, and I should also be locking and hiding this. Looks like, well, lock and hide selected, and I probably should do it for this too. Visibility, lock and hide selected. Right, so that's enough cleanup, and that wraps up this preliminary rigging. We have a proxy rig for everything, and we have the tail rigged and skinned, and it's now time to move on to skinning the main body. So that's a set of lessons that I'm going to try to knock out in one sitting, and I'll push them all out in 1 week. Let me rename this. This is tail geo. Call it geo like that. And when I do the body, it will also be named with this naming convention. This is my proxy. Switch back and forth. Okay, looks good. And some other things that I could also clean up are this. And I'm going to wait to get rid of advanced skeletons cut up. I'll wait just a little bit longer and I'll just get rid of it. It's already somewhat broken because of how much I was changing its constraints. So I'll just hold off, and then when it's time, I'll delete it and then go into the geometry, cut up and delete everything that's not in a group, which is advanced skeletons cut up. One thing I want to do before I close off is to test whether or not I can toggle back and forth between the fit skeleton after all these custom changes and setting up all these things that are connected to the main advanced skeleton rig. If this is successful, that means whenever there's an update that fixes something, I can push it to the rig and it will keep everything I've added intact. So let's take a shot at that. In order for that to work, you have to have this keep all function active. So if I go toggle fit advance, okay, so it detaches everything. Looks like everything is still in place. That's my fit skeleton. And if I go rebuild advanced skeleton, yes, it did a perfect rebuild, put back all my control customizations. The one thing I want to make sure is functioning is the cutout system. So let me check. I have to activate stretchy so I can see this thing. Yeah, it kept all of it. It didn't take apart anything. That's really good. So I can push out updates. That is incredible. Now let's check the space switching and this whole system. It kept the custom control down there. It's still connected. Yeah, it is. If I scale the rig, I can still use all these controls. That is incredible. And if I switch tail space switching to main, this should not have any control. Yeah, that's incredible. All this stuff is working. I was dreading attempting this because I thought everything was going to break. All right, so go to build pose and I can put this stuff back to 1. And yeah, so a rebuild is going to work and I can push out updates. That's it. I will see you in the next lesson where we start the skinning process, but I am going to put out a video that thoroughly goes over the skinning plan and the post-space deformation plan. So it's going to be the first video of that week, and then it will be followed up by all skinning. See you in the next lesson.